Simon Ekpa screamed as Biafran children burst out in the Congress room as they welcome him moment he showcased himself for the first time. He appeared for the first time since when they finally released him from Finland prison. You know, since when they released him from Finland prison, he have not appeared to anyone as far as Biafran is concerned. But Simon Ekpa finally showcased himself to all Biafrans. Come and see the way the children actually welcome him. Come and see the way they camera this man and they celebrate him. Now, NKERE the same time finally faced panel in front of Simon Ekpa. He faced Biafran panel. So I would like us to take on that to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it as you're watching it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you can share, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just want to click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in viewers time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Now everywhere boss, nobody even expected what happened a few hours ago, because Simon Ekpa is when they are releasing from Finland prison. A lot of people are still having the speculation, they still having the doubt that they released Simon Ekpa from prison. But you see the video in this very video, there's no doubt about that. I'm going to play you the video in this very video, because if we keep talking, a lot of you will keep thinking that, oh, the blog is dying and all of that. But I'm playing you the full video. Just don't rush me. Stay connected to the end of this video, because Simon Ekpa finally appeared. Because since when they released him from Finland prison, he have never appeared on media. He have never appeared in any broadcast or podcast, and he have never appeared on any congress. But he finally showcased in the congress today, and come and see the way Biafran children welcomed him. They welcomed this man like a hero, like a prince. They welcomed him like a king. You will see for yourself in this very video. Come and see the way Simon Ekpa appeared during the time that they want to make NKERE to face panel based on the atrocities that they think he have committed and all of that. They brought questions for him to answer, because he claimed to be the self-acclaimed prime minister when Simon Ekpa wasn't around. He claimed that he heard a lot of information from Simon Ekpa when Simon Ekpa was in Finland prison. Now they asking him questions in this very video. You will see what Simon Ekpa did. I will play the full video in this very video. I would like us to take on that to the end of this video. As you're watching the video, if you can share the video, share it to the social media platforms. Let a lot of people get to know what is happening, and if you cannot share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, since when they arrested Simon Ekpa, NKERE have been parading himself as a prime minister, and a lot of evil have been done by him, according to what a lot of Biafran stakeholders have been saying. They said NKERE has sabotaged the Biafran movement, he has sabotaged the Biafran liberation and all of that, and by so doing, he claimed that when Simon Ekpa was in Finland prison, he was taking directive from Simon Ekpa that it is everything that he is doing that Simon Ekpa is telling him. He said he will go to Finland prison to get directive from Simon Ekpa, that whatever Simon Ekpa tell him is what is imposing. Even to the extent that last week here, this man NKERE imposes 2 days sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria, and a lot of Biafrans were okay with it. They said even Simon Ekpa, their prime minister, will never do that. But NKERE have been intoxicated with power and all of that. Now I'm not going to be playing you all those stories that touch about NKERE and all of that, because according to the report, it is the Biafran chief of staff that's supposed to take over power from Simon Ekpa when Simon Ekpa was away. But NKERE hijacked the power, and according to the report, they said he tried to divert the fund that was raised for Biafran liberation and all of that. You will see for yourself in this very video. So I will play the full video, so if you can share the video as you're watching it, just do it to share it, and if you can share it, just like it, because a lot of questions was asked by the Biafran panel, and Simon Ekpa was just watching everything the way it goes. After they welcomed him, they asked NKERE questions that he couldn't provide an answer to, because this man have made it obvious that he really want to dethrone Simon Ekpa from the prime minister seat that is occupying and all of that. You will see all the shit and the shenanigans that NKERE actually did, and you shed tears for Biafra and all of that. Now see what Simon Ekpa did. Come and see the way Simon Ekpa entered and all of that. Now I'll play you the full video. Just stay connected. You will hear the question that was asked by Biafran panel to NKERE. Then after that, you will see everything the way it goes, what Simon Ekpa did and all. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
It means you are after the donations that we give to USB. So no, don't tell us to fall back. You are the money man. You have the money. Do what you are doing and fund your own stuff. do you and allow us to be. Right now, I am following the structure of Simon Ekpa. And if tomorrow Simon Ekpa comes out and says we are wrong, I will say, okay, I'm sorry, but me, I had to follow your structure. You were the one that chose not to have a deputy prime minister in the hierarchy. You chose not to have a deputy prime minister. Instead, there was a vacant position for deputy prime minister, and next was now the chief of staff. So for the fact you chose not to have a deputy prime minister, it means if you are not around, the next person to fall back to will be Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. It is logic. And at the end, I will apologize to Obatobi, but I will tell and say, please, oh, you know, say I'm in a Western world, just like you in the Western world. According to the structure, all my life, everywhere I'm working, if I go to a new place, a new department, first thing I'm checking is what? The policy, the guidance, structure on the ground, organogram to know who is who, their level and their job role. Framework within the use operate for that town, the departments. Those are the things I check. I don't just look at somebody when look rich. I say, oh, that might be the manager. Or somebody when look pompous, oh, that might be the boss. No, I go with the structure, organogram. You look the organogram, you will have the picture of the head, the HOD, the head of the department. Then under the HOD, you will see everything will fall into place. That's when you now know who is who. In a company, in a government, in a structure, in an organization. You must follow those things. Those are the laid down principles. You are just a finance minister in the government of Simon Ekpa. You were the money boy. You were the one carrying the purse for the government. Your scope only deals with finance and balancing the account. That's all you do in that government of Simon Ekpa. Don't expect me to now fall towards you. You are saying the CRC, don't make me to go back. There is a video out there where it was voted 20 against 9 for the CRC to be suspended until Simon Ekpa comes back. So how come the CRC can now come out from nowhere under your own command? You brought them back to vote you as prime minister or acting whatever. That's the problem. Under the government, they voted that the CRC be suspended until Simon Ekpa returns. Under the government, there was a vote. They counted the vote. I saw it. 20-9. My brother, this is the problem. This is the problem. So I'm saying, do what you are doing. I'm not telling you, do what you are doing. But for me, I follow structure. I follow logic. I follow the policy. I follow what is right. The intention of Simon Ekpa by not having a deputy prime minister, it means it was intended that way. Why? Because he knows, say, under his government, if there was a deputy prime minister, like in the case of Uche Memefo, we saw what he did to Nnamdi Kanu. So Simon Ekpa learned from the mistake of Nnamdi Kanu when it comes to Uche Memefo. Hence, in his own government, in the hierarchy, at the head is prime minister. Next, the office of deputy prime minister was, vacant. And next to it, chief of staff. You guys were making a big mistake if you say that the role of chief of staff is secretary to Simon Ekpa. You guys are funny. You are very, very funny for saying that. It's a lie. The role of chief of staff is not to be a secretary to Simon Ekpa. That's very, very bad that you will speak that way. And for someone like me, I'm not going to agree. Make una lie like that. It's unfair. You understand? Don't do that. Don't do that, Biko. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, because in your own description of the chief of staff, you are looking at it from a company viewpoint where it says she's the secretariat. So no, that's a company viewpoint. When you're looking at chief of staff under a government, then the definition is different. That's what you need to understand. It is different, please. Don't make the mistake. It's different. Don't look at chief of staff under a company. Then the description is something else, secretariat, checking, implementing, directing, overseeing all policy development. I understand where you're coming, but that's under a company. So you guys should not go around and turn things around. That would be very, very unfair from you guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't hate you, but the job is not easy. It's not easy. To be an acting prime minister, it's not easy, my brother. You must have the capacity. It's not easy. The terms, the lingo, you must know the lingo, the terms to use. That's why you guys, you are describing the role of Dr. Ngozi as the secretary to Simon Ekpa. Hey, God have mercy. I was just laughing, you know. I try not to make this video, but because I was led by the Spirit to do this video. I was led by the Spirit because our sister you are seeing here, she made this video and she was describing you as the acting prime minister. So I was led in the Spirit. Also, she was the one that made a video about Uchemefo, if I remember. So I was led in the Spirit. Let's continue.
Align with the Biafra Republic government in exile. Stop fighting the government. The division not going to help. That's why our Prime Minister sent a strong message. He have done that several times. For us to all unite and fall back to the original structure.
Fall back.
We love him and we know that where he is today, he didn't just wake up and find himself there. It's because of the fight that he's fighting to free his people, the Biafran people. I don't know where in the world that one fighting for freedom is a crime. All I know is that from time immemorial, starting from the time of Jesus Christ, his people despise him, they call him name, they betray him. Along the memory lane, people are always stubborn when they have someone to save them. People are always wasting time when they have a savior instead of embracing that savior and do the needful. It happened in Sodom and Gomorrah because of people's stubbornness. They refuse to do what is right and of which the Lord will perish. It also happened in the days of Noah. And in history, we found out that all the freedom fighters are always being betrayed by their own people as well. But the question is that, does that stop them from fighting? No. We'll keep fighting, keep fighting, even if it is one man standing. Biafra must surely be restored. Whatever you are doing, you are in the right path. You are doing what is right. Our Prime Minister really encouraged those that still stand with the original structure, which is the brigade, to stand their ground. And he applauded them. And he have a special message.
Wait now, this year I say it again, we have already crossed that stage of brigade. Because what happened in Finland, Latin Finland, closed the chapter of brigade. Brigade is now a closed chapter. My brother now, if not, then there was no need going to Finland. Reason with me now. Reason with me. You have done your traditional wedding, which was the one we went to that time, for Helsinki, When we went to that one, I think it went very well, you know what I mean? The next one is now what? White wedding. And the white wedding was the one we did in Lati, where we now redeclared Biafra. After we redeclare them, now the next thing is what? To implement them. You see them? So that implementation now we did now. Husband and wife don't marry. Time to go and, procreate. Implementation, that's what we are now. Don't say after doing white wedding, you are taking us back to traditional wedding. You don't do it that way,
Continue. To stand their ground. And he applauded them. And he have a special message, of which is not the first time or second time.
Okay.
For those that have fallen astray, not to betray, they have the time, the chance to turn around back to the original structure. We all know how we started. Very soon, shortly, he will be with us.
Yes.
And it's not everything that I will be saying here, but I am optimistic that he will be coming out very, very soon.
Okay.
Please, if you have lost hope thinking he's not going to be out, you ask yourself a question: what crime did he commit?
And this is a warning.
You ask yourself a question: what crime did he commit?
Nothing.
What is the wrongdoing?
Nothing.
We heard our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in court a few days ago, educating the Nigerian state terrorists about the law. And our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu made it clear. The reason why he is where he is today is because he's fighting for the freedom of his people. Likewise, our Prime Minister. For those that wish him not to be out, you have failed on arrival. Our Prime Minister have a special message to the Biafran people. He will be out very soon. And he asked us to be strong and keep fighting the same fight that he is still fighting even where he is. And the message to all of us that I want us to know, that is, at the end of the day, Biafra must be restored.
Go on.
Meeting of Asia and Middle East. I will be briefing the Biafran people the update of since January to February after our declaration, the update of how far we have gone with the United States Congress. It's a thing of joy. I was in Washington DC 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I spent the whole day from morning to night.
Wow.
From office to office.
Door to door.
Give joy and with the response. So we're going to touch light on that tomorrow at our town hall meeting.
Okay.
And don't forget, in less than 30 minutes, what we have been doing for the past years to support our liberation. Everyone should fall back to the original structure. Our Prime Minister so far is happy with what the original structure is doing, and he encouraged everyone to be strong, that he will join us very soon. Thank you all. Thank you, Honorable of Information. You and your team are doing a great job. Keep the fire burning. Keep educating Biafrans, enlightening Biafrans, and debunking all the lies of our enemy. Biafra must be free. We are free people. Freedom is our right. We deserve to live in our God-given land. Thank you.
Thank you. If they give me, if they give me, if they give me, if they give me, oh give me, oh give me, if they give me never try. If they give me, if they give me, if they give me one more, oh give me, oh give me, if they give me never try. Something go happen you. Something go happen today. Something no one more. Something go happen today. I say it go happen you. Something go happen today. Oh, something no one more. Something go happen today. If they give me, oh give me. If they give me never die. To the Nigerian government, we trick them, we cajole them, we do them 419. Hi! Yeah, okay, get it. Oh, to each its own, it's not easy. I'll be a liar if I say the job is easy. Or there is one name. You feel me? Do your best, but it's not easy. You know what I mean? If I were you maintain your position. You maintain your position. Don't go beyond your scope. Because that thing called Biafran spirit. Simon Ekpa could do the job because the spirit came upon him. That's how this thing works. Unless that spirit come upon you, my brother, you're wasting your time. Oh. If that spirit not come upon you, because for Biafra it is peculiar. That spirit, spirituality. We believe in African spirituality. Biafra is a religion, not just a country, a religion. My people, I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. Grand opening, grand closing. Okay, NKERE, do what you have to do, but Biafra is a spirit. To be the leader of the Biafran struggle is not easy. I'll be a liar if I say it's a simple job. I'll be a liar. It's not easy, Biko. It's not easy. Don't force it. Don't sweat the technique. It is spiritual. It's not physical. It is spiritual. And for what I'm seeing so far, for the first time, we now have a lady from Ojuku to Wazurike, from Wazurike to Nnamdi Kanu, from Nnamdi Kanu to Simon Ekpa, from Simon Ekpa. In the absence of Simon Ekpa, I'll be careful. In the absence of Simon Ekpa, the spirits have moved to a woman. Do you know why? Because the Zoo government, they are saying that Simon Ekpa is the one influencing us in doing what we are doing. So the spirit can't be wise. The spirit can't move to a woman. So make we see Nigeria go and cry to EU. Say a woman, they give them water. Let us see Nigeria cry to USA, cry to ICC. They say, what's the problem, Nigeria? Oh, there is this woman. It's a woman, yo. Yoruba. There is this woman. Her name is Ngozi. Her name is Ngozi Orabweze. Ora. Ngozi Orabweze. She is giving us problem. She is giving us water. That will be funny. Then go say, a woman, they give me water. A woman, a lady. For her, please, it's a woman. Is giving me water. So that is why the spirit, to shame Nigeria, to disgrace Nigeria, the spirit of Biafra, can't enter a woman. And right now, she is giving Nigeria hell. So make we see the face when them get to go and cry to ICC, to go and cry to UN, say under the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, they are getting water. Or let them go and lie and call her a terrorist, and let us see how stupid Nigeria will look like. That's the way this thing works. Okay, NKERE, if I'm you, wash your hand away. Wash your hand. And move on. You move on. Wait till Simon Ekpa is out. Wash your hand, because this job pass you. I will not lie to you. But I ain't gonna stop you. Do you. Keep doing you.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see everything the way it goes in this very video. You can see what NKERE did and all of that. You know, according to report, even some people even bet that they will extradite Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria in February. This February in question, they said they will extradite Simon Ekpa from Finland to Nigeria, and a lot of people bet thousands of dollars and all of that. And even the Biafra men there bet $20,000 that they are not going to extradite Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, and some other personalities like some blogs, they bet some thousands of dollars that Simon Ekpa will be extradited, and they said they got the information from the right source. Now, many of these informations come from NKERE. And now, according to what have been happening since when they arrested Simon Ekpa, they arrested Simon Ekpa a few months ago. That was in November ending. And NKERE in question announced himself as the acting prime minister. And a lot of people were like, how do NKERE get to be the acting prime minister? Because according to the hierarchy, you know, we have the prime minister, there's no room for deputy prime minister. But the next one was chief of staff, which is Ngozi Orabueze. Now, if they are sharing the hierarchy, it has not even gotten to the level of NKERE at all. And all of that. But the moment they arrest Amanekwa, as if NKERE be praying that they should arrest Amanekwa. But the moment they arrest Amanekwa, NKERE pronounced himself and he announced himself as the acting prime minister. He mobilized some people to vote for him. And those people that voted for him, they have been suspended from the Biafra cabinet before. They said they suspended them till when Amanekwa will be restored back to the Biafran and all of that. But these people that were suspended, the CROC and all of that, NKERE went back to bring them, and he did like as if he didn't know that they were suspended. He made them to vote for him, and they vote in his favor because according to the report, NKERE buy them and they vote for him, and he made himself the acting prime minister and began to make directives from different angles that, oh, this is what is going to happen in Biafra now, and this is what is going to happen in this way. And by so doing, it destabilizes the Biafra movement, because according to report from January till now, the Biafra movement have been crumbling. They be crumbling. A lot of disunity here and there. Ngozi Orabueze have been fired left, right, and center, because according to the report, Ngozi Orabueze is the next person that follows Amanekwa. But they never allowed this woman to rule, because NKERE is making himself available as a prime minister, whereas Biafra chief of staff Ngozi Orabueze is supposed to be the acting prime minister. But because she's a woman, NKERE and his cause, they never want her to stand as the acting prime minister, and they gave her war from right, left, and center. And that's what have been causing the disunity in the Biafra cabinet. And a lot of Biafrans are expressing their displeasure based on the shenanigan, the rascality that is ongoing in the Biafra cabinet now. A lot of questions were asked by the Biafra panel to NKERE. NKERE did not have a concrete answer. Now, the power in question intoxicated NKERE to the extent that NKERE announced 2 days sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria. What are they doing? Are they celebrating Christmas? Are they doing election? Are they doing something? They're not doing anything. It just announced Thursday, Friday as I sit at home. And a lot of people in the Igbo land, a lot of people in the Biafra land, they expressed their displeasure. They said this is nonsense. This is abuse of power. In fact, NKERE is not even the prime minister. Nobody recognizes him as the acting prime minister. Now he's coming out to give directive, and a lot of people actually kicked against him. Now the same NKERE question, according to the report, they said he's only interested in the prime minister seat, paying the time that Amanekwa wasn't around. He's only interested in the seat just to divert the money that they have contributed for the Biafran cabinet and all of that, the Biafran liberation movement. They said the money that they contributed for it is what he's interested in. Those are what a lot of people are saying. Now Ngozi Orabueze always kick against NKERE, and nobody ever wants to have anything to do with NKERE. Now Amanekwa is normally known that he has been released, and he showcased himself in a video. You can check by the video again. You can see the way this man showcased himself, and children even welcomed him. A lot of people that have been saying that, oh, he's still in final detention and all of that is a big lie. Amanekwa wasn't in final detention. He's not there again. Now Amanekwa is restored in his home, but it was given some kind of arrest, home arrest, and all of that. That's what is happening. Now drop your opinion in the comment section of this video regarding all the shenanigans, all the rascality that NKERE have been constituting in the Biafra cabinet, because a lot of people never recognize him as a leader in the Biafra movement, because they see him as someone that really want to dethrone Amanekwa. And the same NKERE in question have been doing everything possible just to buy Biafran people back to himself. He will make it known to the general public that he went to Amanekwa in final. That was when Amanekwa was still in final detention. He said they will go to Amanekwa in final detention, and he's the only one that can gain access to Amanekwa. And once he gains access to Amanekwa, whatever Amanekwa tell him, that's what is given as directive to Biafrans, which are lies. A lot of Biafrans came and they debunked it. They said it is a lie. Nobody saw Amanekwa when Amanekwa is in detention. Drop a opinion in the comment section of this video. As I'm gonna get and that one there for you, and share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV, and LAJUPOG Entertainment on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where? Politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader.
Why you waiting for church?
All as Laju TV.